The Detroit Lions have used the 112th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft on USC wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown. He becomes the latest USC wide receiver in the NFL, following guys like Juju Smith-Schuster. And we project he'll play in the slot for the Detroit Lions, where he spent the majority of his career in college, even though this past season I believe he played out wide more than actually in the slot. But his best year, 2019, came from that slot receiver position. I believe that's the role he'll play in Detroit, because honestly, Tyrell Williams and some of the guys, Rashad Perriman, they're just not cutting it for them. And obviously, the Lions had a lot of turnover at wide receiver this offseason, losing guys who have been there for a long time. Obviously, Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, even guys like Danny Amendola. So you lose a lot of those depth players. Mohamed Sanu, I believe, was there as well, and is no longer with the team. So Amon-Ra St. Brown comes in. There's a lot of production to fill. So this is a guy who, even though he's a fourth-round pick, should see the field quite a bit as a rookie. And he'll have to pair with Jared Goff, obviously. A bunch of new pieces falling into place for Detroit. And they had actually the next pick as well in the draft. They took Derrick Barnes, linebacker from Purdue. And he's a fun guy to watch. I don't really know how he projects in the NFL because they had him kind of playing more middle of the field this past year, but he's also played on the edge in the past. I think he's actually projected better as a guy who's closer to the line of scrimmage, who can hammer downhill against the run. A guy who will basically hit you within the first 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. Not someone I necessarily want to have dropping back in coverage, though. So Derrick Barnes is a good addition to that defense, which is going to be attack, and shut down the run this year. They've added Levi Onwuzurike and Ali McNeil as well. So it seems like they're certainly building up that defensive front there to shut down the run. And Derrick Barnes is a guy who said can help out in the pass rush, but Amon-Ra St. Brown might be the guy who actually has the largest impact out of any player immediately in a measurable sense for Detroit this year, because he's going to have so many receiving yards and probably see the field quite a bit.